Hey Travis, this is my name is Lori Camp. I'm with Soul Sisters Digital Design, and Peyton had given me your information, and so thank you so much for taking the time to check us out today. I wanted to send this video and really kind of highlight a few things for you. I wanted to give you some tips on ranking your website, kind of show you where you currently are and how increasing your ranking can allow additional traffic to come through. All, of course, with the goal of increasing customers into your business. And also, if you can, I'd love to get some feedback on the video, even if you're not in any need of help at the moment. It would just be very much appreciated. Now, to rank, you need three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Those are the real keys to letting you rank. And when I'm talking about content, I am really just talking strictly about the words and images on your site. Google likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words on the page to really know kind of who you are, what you're all about, where you're located, all because that algorithm needs to know how to point potential customers to you. And it helps you get in those keywords and phrases that people are actually using when they're searching for the service that you're providing. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So when I went to Google and looked up tree service Central Florida, you can see that what comes up first is a map. It kind of shows three businesses on it. And then you've got this other thing where you can do, you can see more, but most people will find something in these top three. And then below that, you have what we call organic results. Now, there are 10 organic results for every Google result page. Now, it's super important if you can to be in these in the map pack as well as down here, because you'll see about a 30% increase in traffic from being in these top three, on top of your organic ranking. And when I'm saying organic, I'm really just meaning not paid. Like, these are not ads. So I wanted to pick your business and compare it to a couple of others. And so what I did is I picked the top one from the map pack, which is Kevin's Tree Service. And that is right here. And then the other one that I picked is I kind of ignore the Facebook page of this tree service, and I don't look at directories, which is what this is when I'm talking about actually ranking. So the one I picked you up from the organic results is this J&J's Lawn and Tree Service. So I'm going to compare you to those two businesses. Now, we've got your website here. If you look at it, there's not a ton of actual words and images on the site. There's a few images and there's some words, but when I plug it into a word counter, I actually see that you've got about 178 words on that home page. So again, Google likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000, so there's definitely room for growth there. When I'm looking at Kevin's Tree Services as a just a comparison, they have a lot of content. They've got a lot of pictures and a lot of actual text. And so they're definitely much more close to that Google threshold, if not over it. And then if you look at J&J's, it's the same thing. They've got a lot of images. They've got definitely more content than you do, although not as much as the Kevin's Tree Service. So the other thing I look at when I'm doing this is I look to see what kind of keywords people are finding you for. And so I look at your website through this tool called RFs. Now, what this does is it lets me see that you have 11 people, 11 unique visitors to your website per month finding you. They are finding you off of these 7 keywords. And if I drill down and look at those keywords, I can see that it's mainly having to do with the name of your business. It's taking a minute to come up for some reason, but it will be there in just a moment. Let's go ahead and look while it's still loading. Let's look at Kevin's Tree Service. Now on his, he has 198 people or unique visitors per month finding him. They're finding him off of these 113 keywords. Let's go ahead and give that some time to load. Oh, looks like it's coming back in. All right, so for you, let's get back to you. So you can see that the Southern Turf Company, which is obviously the name of your business, you are in the 6th position for that. That is being searched actually 200 times. But that's where your 11 visitors are coming from. These rest of these terms that are in here, they're kind of some alterations or iterations of your name, and they're being searched a little bit, but you're not really getting any traffic from that. All of your traffic's coming from this top one. So let's look at Kevin's Tree Service. Now for him, Obviously, his name is also a keyword for him, but let's look at this tree trimming Orlando. So when I look at this keyword, I can see that it is actually being searched 250 times per month. They are in the 6th position for that term, and they're getting 18 visitors to their website from this search term alone. And if I look at J&J's, oh, we didn't even drill down yet. So they get 166 unique visitors per month out of 291 keywords. And theirs is also similar. So as you can see, the J&J Tree Service, again, that's the name of their business. But Tree Service Orlando, Florida, or Tree Trimming Orlando, these are all the same similar kind of keywords. Um, let's look at this one. Tree Trimming Orlando, that's being searched 250 times per month. They are in the 8th position for that, which means that they are on the first page, and they're getting 12 visitors from that search term alone. So that's the kind of volume that you can expect to see when you have when you're being found for the appropriate keywords. Now, the next aspect to ranking is actually called backlinks, and all a backlink is a link from another website back to yours. Now, Google will kind of judge those links that you bring in. So you want to find ones that are higher in power or high in power, and then also that are relevant to your business. So when I look at your website, again, kind of judging from where you are currently, you have one referring domain right now, and you're not really picking up on a score at all. Let's just double check. Yeah, so your domain rating is a 0. If I look alternatively at Kevin's Tree Service and we look at their score, their ranking for their domain is actually a 2.5 on a scale of 100. They have 40 kind of links coming in, 40 referring domains coming in, and transferring some of the power to them. If we look at J&J's, their domain rating is 14, so they're definitely beating them. And that bears out, actually going back to Google, you can see that Kevin is in the map pack, but he is not in these organic results, at least on the first page. And so that's how I know that J&J's is beating him. So that's the second aspect of ranking. The last one has to do with citations. And so all a citation is your name and address appearing in a directory on the web, such as Facebook, such as Yelp. All of those things kind of, lend that legitimacy to Google. It says that you are a real business and, people can find you. And so that is also one of the keys to ranking in this map pack. So to get up here, you want to make sure that you have more citations than anybody else there, than these top 3. You want reviews. You want more reviews if possible than the other people. And you definitely want a competitive amount, score for those reviews. And all 3 of those things really is how you will get in these top 3. So again, I hope this was helpful. Love to hear some feedback on this if you can. But essentially, that's the kind of things that you'll need to work on is the content on the site, the citations, and the backlinks. If I can be of any help or you want to talk further about this, would love to chat with you. Again, my name is Lori Camp. I'm with Soul Sisters Digital Design, and my phone number is 352-309-2357. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.